Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode on pollution. My name is Brianna Marenko, and I'll be discussing this life-threatening issue along with Isa Sanchez, Katrina Ying, and Brianna Wingard. So the safety issue that we'll be focusing on is the prevalence of water pollution in the United States. Water pollution takes place when substances such as chemicals or microorganisms contaminate bodies of water. This ultimately affects the quality of the water, which can make it dangerous for human consumption. Bodies of water are extremely vulnerable to pollution because it is a universal solvent. This means that the water has the ability to dissolve more substances compared to any other liquid on Earth. The water that covers about 70% of the earth and makes up around 60% of the fresh water that Americans drink is referred to as surface water. Although surface water makes up a majority of the water that we consume, it is not as safe as many would think. Sources from the US Environmental Protection Agency have stated that almost a third of our lakes and half of our rivers and streams are polluted and unsafe for drinking. The type of pollution that is found in these bodies of water is called nutrient pollution, which comes from sources such as fertilizer, animal manure, detergents, cars, pet waste, power plants, etc. The chemicals from these sources cause high levels of nitrogen and phosphorus in our water, which can lead to health problems. Water pollution can be extremely deadly. In 2015, it was reported that 1.8 million deaths were due to contaminated water. Due to unfortunate statistics like this, it is clear that this is a pressing safety issue that could benefit from more intervention.
To solve this issue, we need a cup, but not just any cup. We've designed a cup that's a revolutionary solution to discovering whether your water has pollutants in it. This product contains 3 kinds of pollutant detection technologies and comes in 3 sizes: small, medium, and large. This is so that the cup will be more accessible for children and adults alike. Made out of high tech that uses similar properties to thermochromatic ink, our cups change from their normal blue color to a bright red color, indicating the presence of pollutants. When the cup turns red in the presence of dirty water, customers can easily tell when the level of water pollution is harmful or poisonous. Since red is a common color that signifies stop or danger, we thought this would be a simple way of warning people when the water is unsafe to drink.
In addition to the red color change, product will reveal a physical X mark on the bottom of the cup, a visual that indicates the danger of the water. However, in the case that people might have impaired vision or if they are blind, these cups will also change temperature as another way of signaling the pollutant level. This is to allow greater accessibility for people with disabilities and other conditions. For instance, after you pour water into the cup, the inside of the cup will react with the chemical level in the water. If the water is heavily polluted or impure, the cup will heat up to an appropriate degree immediately. This, combined with the cup turning red, a well-known sign of danger, will hopefully provide a clear warning to not drink the contaminated water. Hopefully, this product will provide a feasible solution for the issue of water pollution, which continues to affect people all over the world today. And now Brianna will talk a little bit more about how our cup solution relates to the topic we have discussed in class.
I'll be discussing how this solution to address water pollution relates to some fundamental principles in the field of perception. The solution for the water to trigger color and temperature changes, as well as to signal an X at the bottom of the cup, involve multiple senses. Whenever a pollutant in the water causes a change in the cup, you see and feel something different. Rather than the solution addressing just one sense, the solution is a multisensory experience. If someone is visually impaired, they can feel more heat, which would signal them to avoid the water. If someone has object agnosia and cannot recognize the X at the bottom, they can see the color turn red. If someone is colorblind, they can feel the heat change or notice the symbol at the bottom. As you can see, our solution is inclusive, as it encompasses multiple senses. Our solution also relates to object recognition. There is a top-down processing involved where your knowledge would inform you of the stimuli picked up from holding the cup. If you know that your cup is blue and cold and doesn't have an X, then it signals that the water is safe to drink. So you would use your knowledge and experiences to help inform you of the somatosensory and visual information. You would use the principle of recognition to match your perception of the cup with what is already in memory. If you have coded in your memory that red, hot, and an X signals danger, then you won't drink the water. Lastly, our solution supports Gestalt psychology, as our multiple warning signs and cues trigger information about the bigger, more holistic picture. The temperature, color, and symbol are all small components that help us make the decision to either drink or avoid the water. Without all of these components, we wouldn't be able to build the whole picture of preventing danger. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure to check out these products when they release.